Introducing RS30 Ultra. The first sim racing wheel and pedals designed by a professional championship racer. RS30 brings next-level realism to your racing sims. Sense the road, know your vehicle, and get faster lap times as you tear through the track. Dual helical gear motors give you more torque than traditional gear drive motors, with the same smoothness and quietness of a belt drive motor. Experience a stunning 6 Newton meters of torque, the most torque per dollar than any other wheel, and fast, accurate feedback with 0 dead zones. Feel every nuance and know exactly when you're understeering, oversteering, or losing traction. Spring-loaded pedals give you responsive throttle modulation and brake progression for absolute control and precision, just like the real thing. 2 additional paddles can be used as clutch and e-brake, or as pedal-free throttle and brakes. A rotation switch lets you easily toggle between simulation racing and arcade-style racing. Even the diameter of the wheel is calibrated to exact race car specifications. From the metal build to the suede wheel and steel pedals, every detail is dialed to give the entire system a high-end feel. Get better, go faster, win more, and enjoy every second of it. With RS30 Ultra, you'll race like a pro and feel like one too. RS30 Ultra by GTR Simulator. Go fast.
Welcome back to Flatout Racing League. This is round 1 in Kyoto, Miyabi and Yamagiwa. And we are now with the Pro Drivers, Pro Division. You've just finished watching the amateurs. A lot of drama there, but very exciting race to the final lap. Red Bull Racer there saying that he had a family emergency, they had to leave at the start. Came back and just tried to catch the pack. No worries, mate, no worries. Family always comes first. Remy here, 1 second. Remy, are we ready to start? Or is practice still? I think we have the 15 minutes practice. Right. Loads of very fast guys here in the Pro Division, as it is to be expected. GR3 cars with no VGTs. M. Taylor there cutting some grass already. Ricardo Picles. Beautiful Porsche there, very fancy livery. Taking advantage of the mistake there to get some clean air and put some fast laps. Ricardo Picles, aka Pickerick, qualified in I think it was P2 in the overall time trials in the Pro Division, only behind this man here, Twitch Hako. Hako will be driving a Toyota Supra. Interesting. Let's see what the guys are going to be driving here. So Ricardo Picles, or Pickerick, he's driving the Porsche. This beautiful livery, super nice. Z Saunders, what is that? We need to get a little bit closer. That's a is that Subaru? I think that's the BRZ, isn't it? I think that's the BRZ. One of the new cars added to the game recently. Thunder Runner in the Lexus. Good choice there. M. Taylor also in the Lexus. Is that it? Yes, there he is. No, he's in the Mercedes. We were looking at Thunder Runner in the camera there. So M. Taylor in the Merc. Nice sound. Someone in a really loud car coming behind here. We have M. Trevor in the BMW. This is the Z4 if I'm not mistaken. Jay Kiason with the Lexus. It looks like Looks a lot like the Subaru default livery. Got me confused there for a second, but that's another Lexus. Nice mix of cars here in the Pro Division. S. Haley with the GTR. Nice. With the Japanese rising sun flag at the back. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, M. Taylor here. Look at the strategy there. He was he's gonna start a race with mediums, but he's now changing to softs for qualifying. That's interesting. Lord Peanut in the Aston Martin. I don't know if this is the DB9 or the Vantage. I cannot identify them from afar. So if you're a car nerd more than me, please tell me which one this is. You can find out later anyway. Artemis D'Alessandro. She's in the Supra. Our star here, one of our broadcaster drivers, part of Hako Racing Academy. She's going with the same car as Hako with the Supra, and we just got a follow there. Yoni the Beast has joined the paddock. Thanks for following, mates. Nicali 11 cheering for Ricardo Pickles. Haha. Pickerick is a very known figure in Rallycross GT, the official broadcaster of Flatout Racing League. A. Fuentes, Hyundai. Interesting. I love to see a lot of different cars on the track. K. Markham in the Coca-Cola. What is that? Is that Toyota? No, there's another Hyundai. It's another Hyundai. Okay, we got two Hyundais in the track. That's cool. Nice bright livery there. Hako the legend, the fastest rallyman in Gran Turismo 7. One of the fastest. He's top 3 right now. He's trying to get the world record in the rally tracks. Let's see how he fares with GR3 cars. He is the coach in Hako Racing Academy. He was the fastest man in the time trial. What can he do here? He's coming purple ahead of Z Saunders. Get in there, Hako. Dusty currently in P13 here out of the pits. What is he driving? That's a Subaru. That's a WRX STI. So we got a BRZ and we got an STI. Grinch with the Merc as well. Nice car, nice sound. Get in there, Grinch. And Buck Nasty, the last of our 15 drivers here. Driving, looks like a Lexus from afar. No, it's another STI. Right, we got a bunch of Subarus here. The Vault livery, very nice liveries here from all drivers. Looking super excited for this Pro Division. We got a few more minutes of practice underway. Z Saunders, very fast man in the qualify as well, with the BRZ, currently sitting in pole position with a time of 2:15.532. Scratch that. There's Hako now up to P1 with the Toyota Supra. We got the FT1 as well, but no one is driving that. No Hondas here in the Pro Division. I am upset. I'm gonna have to pick another favorite car for this one. Hako currently leading this one with a 2:14.462 ahead of Z Saunders and Ricardo Pickles. Pickerick is going faster now by 4/10. And Lord Peanut, the other Canadian. Canada here is 1, 3, and 4 right now. Really fast guys. The Canadians dominating the Pro Division. Lord Peanut is going 1 second faster. That should put him up like to P3 or even P2 maybe, as it stands. Z Saunders in the pits changing tires, I guess. The Aston is quite fast. Let's see the cars here. confirm what they are driving. So that's the DBR9 for Lord Peanut, not the Vantage, right? And the Mercedes is the AMG GT3 for both drivers. There you go. Now we know what everyone is driving. We've got another follow here, Stacking Yak and Germ. Hey guys, welcome to Flatout Racing League. How was your race in amateur? In the amateur division? Quite exciting there, wasn't it? A lot of drama up front and at the back. Lord Peanut now up to P2. Lord Peanut with a very good time, and then he went to the pits, reset the tires, so I don't know exactly what his time was, but that is half a second slower than Hako. So he's still within the 214s, I think. Hako coming in to change tires, get fresher tires there. Z Saunders in the BRZ. In P3, he's chasing M Taylor. They're very close each other in terms of times. They're in reverse positions on the track, and that's good for Saunders because he can use the slip to go even faster. Your Germ there is saying that he was not really happy about the incident with record, but end up coming back and getting P5 in the end. Yeah, I think yeah, I'm not gonna comment live on the broadcast about that incident, but it's a tricky situation there. It's a very fast corner with a little bit of a braking at the entry, and then sometimes contact happens. Red Bull GT Racer so upset, but at least I got fastest lap. Not bad. Ricardo Pickles into the pits, gonna get fresher tires, try to improve his time. It's a beautiful livery there, sponsored by Mayflower. So that explains all the flowers in his livery. Currently sitting in P5, expected more from him, being the second fastest man in the time trial, but we know that the Porsche is not necessarily the fastest car out there. It's more of a handling car than a top speed. Thunder Runner coming in P7 right behind there. Sorry, P6. With a 216. 216.3. And if he stays close, well, he's in his out lap. And so is Pickerick. Yeah, they're both in out lap. Pickerick allowing Thunder Runner to go. He does not want trouble while he's trying to get a time there. Max6 saying that Germ, get back on PlayStation so I can yell at you. Get in there, guys. Yoni the Beast, fun times and luck scenarios, but great race overall. Unlucky Red Bull didn't get to race. Yeah, it happens. Family takes priority, I guess. And bad luck there, Yoni spinning the final lap as well. But good race overall. Germ, great times. Can't wait to watch it with commentary. No worries, mate. I hope you enjoy. You can watch here on Twitch on Rallycross GT channel, but we're gonna be uploading the race replays to Flatout Racing YouTube channel. Link here in the chat. The link here to the YouTube. Give it a follow. Help the league grow, guys. The league does not exist without you drivers. Thunder Runner down to P7. Dust there gaining positions. He's back for an out lap. Here's a pro tip, guys. Don't reset. Just go to the pits again and get fresh tires with a empty tank. You're gonna go even faster. Pro tip. Also, don't push too hard in your out lap, so you don't get your tires busted. Right, Ricardo Pickles and Thunder Runner opening their fast laps now. We got only a couple of more minutes left in practice before the race starts. Let's go. Thunder Runner and Ricardo Pickles They need some improvement here. They're really fast guys. Pickles is going 3/10 up. Saunders is on his slip. He's gonna try to get back to P2 there. M. Taylor announcing their final lap. So drivers will close this lap, and that is it. Saunders catching up with Pickles. He's gonna get slowed down now. Whoop. A little bit too keen there, and Saunders is in the wall. That's the same place where we saw Yoni spinning in the final lap in the amateur division. But he was defending position instead of trying to overtake. End up compromising his race here, Saunders. His qualifying. M. Taylor got past him, and there he goes as well. There's M. Taylor with a 360 in the wall. No further improvement from him. Ricardo Pickles, let's see when he gets the next sector. I don't think he's going to improve his time. Not going fast enough. And that is going to be Hako, who just opened a new lap, and he's going purple again. Looks like Hako's going to be P1. And Lord Peanut in P2. Can he go faster? Can he improve his time? Germ here, I'm not mad at you, buddy. Yeah, loads of incidents there in the amateur division. But no hard feelings, no hard feelings. This is only round 1 of 10. We've got a long season ahead, guys. Where Saunders there, about to close his lap, but after spinning, it's not going to be a very good lap. Pickles there out as well. Dusty also, all drivers stopping after doing their times. Good stuff. We're getting ready to start. Grinch here in P11. Grinch just opened his fast lap, but I think it's a bit too late for that. A. Fuentes out lap as well. I think it's too late for him. Artemis in P13. She was also very fast there in the qualifying. She qualified, I think, in P6 or P7, struggling a little bit here in Kyoto. What is going to be her time? It's looking like improvement. Yes, it is. It's up to P11. Artemis up to P11 with a 2:16.7. Aborting the lap as well now. We are ready to go. Are we ready to go? Yes, we are. M. Taylor there shouting in the chat. It's race time. Welcome to Flatout Racing League, guys. This is round 1 of the Pro Division, sponsored by GTR Simulators. Let's go, guys. The red lights are up. Ready to start. And it's race time. Very good start there in the middle of the pack. Drivers going to all the sides. The reflection here of the light is blinding me. And Hako loses the position to Lord Peanut. Great start there from Lord Peanut. Up to P1. The 3 Canadians. Pickerick is also with an amazing start up to P3. We got someone at the back there. I cannot see who that is. Someone else sideways into the wall. But great start. We got a Canada 1, 2, 3 here. Lord Peanut still in the position from Hako and Pickerick. Up to P3 there from P5. Z Saunders on the inside in the BRZ now. Gets his position back. Up to P3 Z Saunders. They come down to the dive into Miyabi. Ricardo Pickles now is going to have to fight back. And he's got M. Taylor right on his back with the Merc. And Dusty right behind This Pro Pack is a lot closer now. These guys are all really fast. And in the quali times, the time trial, everybody was really close together. From the 1st to the 15th, it was, I think, less than 2 seconds. So very even pack here. It's a good start of race. Let's go up to the front again. Lord Peanut going back into Yamagiwa, the blue part of the track, holding on to P1, followed really closely by Hako in P2. Hako, who was pole position, got overtaken off the start. And Z Saunders now battling with Ricardo Pickles for P3. Getting there, Pickerick. RXGT man is there, the very famous guy in RXGT season. RXGT is the official broadcaster of Flatout Racing League. Pickles does a little mistake there, goes onto the grass, and M. Taylor also being chased by a huge pack here, a huge train, as they come to open lap 2. Taylor, Dusty, and Thunder Runner super close. Dusty going around the outside, side by side. Subaru versus Mercedes. Who's gonna take this one? Dusty around the outside. Can he go all the way, the long way there to take P5? No, he can. A little bit too wide. Dusty is eating dust now, eating grass. And Thunder Runner takes advantage of the mistake there from Dusty and gets past. And Dusty losing several positions. He's down to P9, I guess. Disaster there for Dusty. Meanwhile, Trevor and Grinch in a battle for P7, the Merc and the Beamer. They come down to the dive. Trevor on the inside, trying to find a gap. Careful there with the throttle. I don't think anyone here is using traction control. They're pros after all. Little bit of a gap now there between Grinch and Trevor, and Dusty down to P9. K. Markham and Buck Nasty fighting for P10. Hyundai and Subaru. Long straight here. Buck Nasty is gonna try to look around the inside. No, he won't. Changes his mind. There they go. As Haley with damage to the front of the car. Probably he's one of the few drivers who had trouble at the start of the race. Ended up in the wall. Jay Kiasun also quite far back, 20 seconds from the leader. Artemis in P14 lost a lot of time and pitted in the first lap. I think she picked up a lot of damage at the start of the race and had to go and fix the car. And A. Fuentes, yeah, he surely had trouble. I saw a white car at the start, and that's probably him. Back to the front, Lord Peanut holding on to the lead with the DB9. Doing a very good job there, fighting off Hako. Hako with a little bit more fuel. The Toyota seems to be quite good on fuel. Hako already with the fastest lap, and he's going purple, going even faster. And Z Saunders 1.6 behind Hako. He's the only US driver here in the top 4 among 3 Canadians. Ricardo Pickles struggling a little bit to catch up. We know the Porsche is not the fastest of the group here. Taylor and Thunder Runner also in a good battle. Lexus versus Mercedes. And Grinch's catching up. He's going 7/10 faster than his fastest lap. He's closing in really quick. Dusty lost a lot of time there after going into the dirt. Trevor further back as well in P9. Markun and Buck Nasty still fighting each other. Buck Nasty unable to find the space to pass the Coca-Cola driver. Then we got Kiasun, Artemis. Artemis is up one position now. Got past S. Haley. Artemis is on soft tires though. Haley is on mediums, and Fuentes. Bad start of race for him. It's the back of the pack. Back to the front as we open lap 4, and that's Hako with the fastest lap again. So we had Z Saunders, we had Peanut with the fastest lap, and then Hako improved, and now Saunders improved even further. So the top 3 men are going really quick. Ricardo Picles is falling behind a little bit now, 1 second behind Saunders. I don't remember where Lord Peanut qualified, but Saunders, Pickles and Hako, they were the fastest men in the qualifying round. But Lord Peanut also really fast. They come to the hairpin into Miyabi. For a second I thought the Peanut was gone there. Not quite just yet. The camera plays tricks on us sometimes. Hako's really close. Let's go on board with Hako. The Toyota Supra chasing Lord Peanut in the Aston Martin DBR9. We have soft and medium compounds allowed here today, and drivers must complete at least 5 laps with each compound. And heavy damage settings as well, so you don't want to be hitting the walls or hitting your mates, because that's gonna hurt both of you. Hako really close there. We can't even see Z Saunders in the rear view mirror anymore. You can see in this camera take, Hako on the outside. Peanut blocks the inside line. Hako going for a switch. Now Peanut defends well. Lord Peanut, great display of skills there, blocking Hako's attempts to take P1. To take P1 back, because Hako was top qualifier. As the battle goes on here into the uphill session, Z Saunders not too far behind. Oh, a bit too keen there in the curb, flying and going purple. As we see Hako putting on the inside there, and he gets Lord Peanut. Hako up to P1, how can he keep it? As they come into the hairpin now, Hako on the inside, Peanut gonna dive? No, he won't. He knows better, these are pro drivers. Careful there on the throttle. We've seen people spinning before. Actually, Z Saunders spinning the qualifying, and Yoni spinning the final lap in the amateur division. So there goes Hako there, now opening half a second. Hako managed to get past, and he's gapping now. Get in there. Peanut's gonna have to work hard now, because Z Saunders, he is hungry. They're coming back into Yamagiwa, into the uphill session. Saunders gonna try to find a space here into the hairpin left. No, he doesn't. Staying very close there, bumper to bumper. The clock says half a second, but I think they're less than half a second from each other. Hako's already 1.5 seconds ahead. Hako was really being held up there by Lord Peanut. Right, Z Saunders on the long straight here. What can he do? Not close enough. The Aston Martin's got stronger engine than the Subaru BRZ. Unable to mount an attack there just yet. Ricardo Pickles settling down in P4. Quite behind the guys ahead, but with a good gap to Taylor here in P5 with a Merc. Him and Thunder Runner, they've been in this battle for quite some time now. Thunder Runner trying to get past, but he can't. Taylor just sitting on the apexes and holding his P5, hard worked and hard earned P5. Very slow part of the track here as they go into Miyabi. So for those who don't know, the top part of the track is called Yamagiwa and the bottom part is called Miyabi, and this is the combined track. You have both tracks separately as well, but this is the combined layout. Grinch all by himself in P7. He's gonna try to close the gap, but his tire wear is a little bit too much. This is lap 6, they're going to lap 7 soon. So we're seeing some drivers going 8 laps on soft and 12 on medium. I think that's what most people are gonna do here as well. Trevor is on mediums and closing in. He's too far behind Grinch as well. Markham in P9. Who is Markham fighting with earlier? He's got some damage to the rear there. Dusty, oh Dusty, what happened? Damaged literally the whole car there. He's gonna have to pit and fix. He's on softs, might as well put the mediums and go as far as he can. Kiasun also with damage to the rear of the car in P11. Artemis playing catch up now after having to pit in lap 1. She's in P12. Haley P13, Fuentes P14, and Buck Nasty. That was Buck Nasty that was fighting with the other guy there earlier on, but also with damage to the engine. So Buck Nasty was fighting with Markham, I think he was, yes. Dusty into the pits, fixing the car. As we go up, Thunder Runner now losing a little bit of contact with Taylor. Look at the difference in tire wear from Thunder Runner. Wow, Taylor's got medium tires. Wow, if he's holding to P4 with mediums, I think he's got good chances of taking that P4 from Ricardo Pickles. Watch out, mates. Z Saunders unable to pass Lord Peanut, and Lord Peanut unable to chase Hako as well. Hako now opening a 3.5 second gap. He's got clear track, but soon they're gonna start catching the back markers, and then the situation is going to change. When you get the back markers, if they don't cooperate, then it gets tricky. It can get nasty as well, as we've seen in the amateur division. Lord Peanut holding on to P2 against Z Saunders, who's got the fastest lap there in lap 3. I think everybody here should be going for 1 stop only. 2 stops is not worth it, especially because you need to do 5 laps on medium tires and on soft regulation. Otherwise, you get a penalty. We've seen someone getting a penalty there in the amateur division for not using all the mandatory tires. And look at this. M. Taylor up to P4. Ricardo Pickles with a mistake. Went out, hit the wall, damaged the front. Ricardo Pickles, one of the favorites for the podium here. Heavy tire wear on that Porsche. He's gonna have to pit very, very soon, and he's got damage as well. There's no point in staying out any further, any longer than necessary. Telling the runner now, trying to find a space to pass around the inside. And there he goes. Down the runner up to P5. Pickles trying to fight back, but goes into the grass a little bit and has to settle down for 6th. Grinch's got very heavy tire wear. He might be able to attack Pickle Rick because he doesn't have any damage there. And look at that, Pickle Rick gets past Thunder Runner again. We're in the Miyabi section here. Pickle Rick is a very experienced driver. He used to be a race driver back in his youth when he was living in the UK. He used to race all sorts of different machinery there. So he's got a lot of track experience. Thunder Runner putting around the inside there. Right hand corner. Gets the pass. But Pickles trying to fight back, trying to switch. Difficult to damage suspension. Great battle here for P5. I think they're both gonna go into the pits almost together here. There's no point in Pickle Rick staying out much longer than this. Oh, we got some overtakes here in the front as well. Or is it back markers? Saw some action here. We have Hako and Z Saunders in the pits. Hako and Sauder in the pits. Yes, there was Bucky Man, Buck Nasty being lapped. Right, so Lord Peanut now inherits P1. He thinks he can be faster in the softs than with mediums. Let's see if he can get take a 3 seconds deficit there from Hako. Just on the pits. Taylor stays out, he's on medium tires, he doesn't need to pit anytime soon. I'm surprised Pickles stayed out, and that's why he should have pitted. No downforce in the front, hard to control the car mate. He's gonna have to pit now whether he likes it or not. Just threw a top 5 finish there away almost. We caught it on camera. So now Hako should not have too much trouble. He's definitely gonna catch Ricardo Pickles on track. Pickles does not have to give way because he's not getting the blue flag. But it will be hard for him to fight for a position here. But anything that he holds Hako, that's gonna help Lord Peanut. Let's see what happens. So Trevor has not pit yet, he's in P5. Saunders has pit. He's 1.3 seconds behind. He's definitely gonna catch Trevor on the worn mediums. But let's see how long that's gonna take. Hako's already catching up with Pickles. Pickles did not damage the engine, but he's got the whole front of the car, the rear wing and the rear left suspension all damaged. Just the rear right and the engine that are not. Must be really difficult to hold the car like that on the track. Right, Peanuts pit. Peanuts into the pits. Hako's 27 seconds behind. Let's see how much time Hako's gonna lose there fighting with Pickles. He's already refueling. Where is Hako? Hako's coming in now. Where's Peanuts? Peanuts still there. It's putting way too much fuel. Hako is passing. And there goes Hako. Peanuts only coming out now. 4.65 seconds behind. Yeah, unfortunately for Lord Peanuts, that strategy did not pay off, but he's gonna have slightly fresher medium tires towards the end of the race. And Hako's got a lot more fuel actually. Hako's got a lot more fuel. Saunders in P4. Where's Pickles? Pickles is fixing the car here, refueling. He's out now. Where is he coming out? P9. Ooh, that's gonna hurt his chances in the championship. Behind K Markham here, who has already pitted and changed tires. So Pickerick now is in P9. Who has not pit yet? Thunder Runner has stopped. Grinch has stopped. Trevor has not. Okay. So Trevor has not stopped yet. Peanut has, Saunders has, Hako has, and Taylor has not. But Taylor is on mediums, he's not gonna stop yet. He's gonna go a few more laps. So Pickles is in P9, he's looking to get one position here only and go up to P8 maybe on the pits. Let's see the back of the pack. Buck Nasty, after being forced to fix the car, he's now P15. A Fuentes, P14, the Hyundai. Dusty P13, Dusty has stopped already. Dusty was going really well early in the race. Then one mistake and it's gone. Jake Kiason has already done his pit stop as well. P12. Haley with damage to the rear. He has not stopped yet. Okay, so he should be going in the next few laps. He's on medium tires. Probably gonna stop on lap 12. Artemis, I don't think she has stopped yet. She stopped early on because she damaged the car, so she's got one more stop to go. I don't think she can challenge Pickles here. And now we have a battle, Pickles and Markham. They both have already stopped. Let's go. Oh, not even time to put it on the onboard camera. Pickles already putting side by side for the inside line. The Porsche has got more corner speed, a little bit of contact there with Markham. He just turned in as if Pickles was not there and had to yield in the end. Down to P9. Good job Pickles with the overtake. Up to P8. It's not over yet. Markham wants to fight back. Goes for a huge dive there on the inside. Pickles going the long line around the outside, managed to hold it. Markham is going for it. Now into the hairpin. Now he changes his mind. He does not go for a reckless move there. Too much traction on the corner exit. Almost compromised his race, but he's still in. Because now 1 second gap out of the slip range. He can breathe again. Thunder Runner in P7 chasing the Grinch. Grinch in P6. Very good race there. M. Taylor now in the pits. Where is Taylor gonna come back? So Trevor has not pit yet. He should be pitting soon. So I think Taylor is guaranteed a P5 here. So Saunders is passing. Taylor is still there refueling. Trevor is only now coming into the straight. Not going into the pits. Taylor's still there. He's gonna lose the position to the Grinch. Taylor's putting the soft boots now. Now the Grinch's quite far behind. There was a back marker there passing probably Buck Nasty. So P5 for Taylor. But Trevor has not stopped yet. We got yellow flag, yellow flag. And that was Z Saunders. Z Saunders with a spin there. Hit the wall, damaged the engine. Disaster for the American driver. He's gonna have to go the whole lap now with limited power. And that might cost him the podium. Disaster for him. Trevor's already gone. Saunders going really slow, limping there across the track. Buck Nasty unlapping himself. Now M. Taylor should get another position as well. Taylor's looking at a podium now. Good job there. Nice strategy, long stint with the medium tires at the start. Where's Trevor? Trevor gonna pit? Not yet. Grinch's passed. Thunder Runner is passed. Saunders losing so many positions now with the damage. Even Pickerick now 10 seconds behind. Should be catching up. Absolute disaster here, but that's what happens when you race with heavy damage. Just like in real life. Lucky that at least you can fix the car here. And it doesn't take as long as it does in real life. Sometimes you can't even fix the car. Right, Taylor at the back of Trevor already and Buck Nasty. Yeah, Trevor into the pits. Trevor is in, and that allows Taylor into P3. With soft tires, I don't think he's gonna be stopping anymore unless something happens. He wants to get past Buck Nasty as quickly as he can, but Buck Nasty into the grass. And now he's out. You can hear the tires screeching there. Buck Nasty out in the wall one more time. Oh, damage to the engine right at the start of the lap. No. That's really bad for him. Dusty also. Dusty's really even smoking there. Also damage to the engine. A lot of people here having trouble. In Kyoto, it's a very technical track. Loads of fast-flowing corners. One wrong wheel, and you're out. And there's no gravel trap here. It's all grass and tire barrier. There he goes again, Dusty. Come on, man. You can do it. As Haley into the pits, damage on the car all around, and A. Fuentes, who had a disastrous start of race, he's up to P12 now. Getting there, mate. Kiasen up to P11. He has done his bit. He's improving his lap time as well. 13 laps completed. 7.5 to go. Well, 12.5 completed, 7.5 to go. We're in lap 13 now. Grinch. What happened to Grinch? He's got a lap there at 2:53. He probably had a big mess up, which we've missed, and unfortunately we don't have replays. He's down several positions, Grinch. Z Saunders has fixed the car, and he's past Grinch now. Artemis up to P8. Amazing progress here for Artemis. Buck Nasty there smoking. Still needs to pit to fix the engine again. There comes Artemis to complete another lap. Trevor in P7 after his pit stops. So Artemis is on mediums and she has to pit one more time. Artemis still has to pit. She's gonna lose a few more positions then. Fair enough. But she's doing a good job so far. Z Saunders, he goes into the end now. Trevor has done his pit stops. He's in P7 in the BMW. Good job. Fastest lap there for him, purple sector. Let's go with him a little bit. What can he do? Downhill now. Not purple sector anymore, but still 1.4 seconds improvement. That's nice. It's going really fast. Trevor there with Era Racing in the back of the car. He was earlier with us in the chat watching the amateur race. The amateurs, they are racing in group 2 cars, while the pros here with the group 3s. 2 seconds down. Get in there, mate. Let's go further up here. K Markham in P6. And Ricardo Pickles up to P5. What an amazing recovery from Pickles there. After binning it earlier in the race. I think a lot of people are binning more than he is, than he did. Now he's getting a lot of positions. Thunder Runner, medium tires, so they're both on medium tires. We might have a battle here later in the race. Still a long way to go. 6 laps to go. They're completing now lap 14, opening lap 15. 6 more laps to go. K Markham cannot keep up with Pickles. And Thunder Runner 4.5 seconds difference. We might see a battle here towards the end of the race. It's gonna be nice. Taylor quite comfortable in P3 with the soft tires. I don't think he can be challenged by Thunder Runner or Pickerick unless, you know, something happens. Lord Peanut, he got some damage there, 18 seconds behind Hako now. He picked some sub damage, did a mistake there, I think in lap 9, had a 247 perhaps. And maybe lap 9, that's when he pit actually. We had a few laps here with much higher lap times than he used to. And meanwhile Hako, 216, 216, 216, 216, 216. He is working like clockwork, flying. Super fast Canadian driver. He was the fastest qualifier in the time trial. Pole position here in round 1, but lost the position at the start of the race. Now he's getting back in, managed to overtake and open the gap. M Taylor here in P3. He's got Red Bull GT Racer cheering for him. M Taylor aka Remy did a very good job here in P3. ASR Quets, pretty crazy how spread the field is, and only lap 14. Yes man, thanks for joining the chat. Welcome to Flatout Racing League. And yeah, the field is quite spread out because there are a lot of mistakes here, a lot of people spinning, and it's heavy damage as well. So just one instant early in the race, early in the lap, and you're gonna fall down like several seconds to the guys ahead. So that's what's happening. Thunder Runner so far having a very good race, no mistakes. But Pickles, the difference is now 3.2. So let's look at the last few laps. 19, 19, 22, 18, 18, 17. So Pickles here, he is closing in. Pickles started P5, Was up to P3 by the end of the first sector. Then got overtaken by Z Saunders. He was having a great race there, but like I said, a mistake, hit the wall, spun, got down to P10, P9 or P10 at a point. Now he's up to P5 again. A little bit by merit, a little bit by inheriting positions from mistakes from other drivers, but he's now 3.3 behind Thunder Runner, who has not committed many mistakes, but he started further back in the grid. P4 or P5 for Thunder Runner would be very good anyway. Markham P6, Trevor P7, Saunders, who was again one of the top 3 qualifiers and had a great start. One wrong wheel into the dirt, hit a wall, engine damage, lost several positions. He's lucky to be in P8 now. It was looking to be much worse for him. Grange as well, unfortunately, incident and lost a lot of time. Kiason P10, Artemis now with purple sector. She did her pit stop now in lap 14. And now she's gonna push hard to at least get fastest lap. Let's go with her a little bit. Not purple sector anymore. As Haley into the pits one more time. ASR Quest saying, since I didn't hear about this league, I would love to have been at least a reserve driver. Well, if you want to be a reserve driver, speak to Red Bull GT Racer. He's the boss. You know, there might be spots. There's quite a long list, but there are spots. And yes, the P1 man Hako, he's arguably one of the fastest rallymen in GT7 and GT Sports as well. Not too shabby here with the GR3 cars. Holding on to the lead. 3.5 laps left to go. Not many changes here in the front. But wait a minute. Look at this. Lord Peanut with medium tires and damage to the front, to the front splitter and to the front left suspension. He's lapping 219 each lap. Meanwhile, Taylor with a 215.2 there and 216. His lap times are comparable with Hako actually. So Taylor, aka Remy, is looking to get P2 here. Tires are starting to get a little bit too worn. He's not going as fast as he could anymore, but he's going 3 seconds faster per lap. Yeah, we might have another battle here in the final few laps, guys. Get in there. Taylor 2.7 seconds behind. Let's just pass the grid here. We're gonna have another battle here because Ricardo Pickles has got S. Haley there. Back marker between him and the Thunder Runner. But I think Pickles will be able to challenge for P4 towards the end of the race. Haley there should not be fighting back against Thunder Runner. Get out of the way, mate. Let the boys pass. Let the boys fight. We've seen this happening in the amateur division there. Back marker fighting for positions, end up taking P1 and P2 out and causing engine damage to both of them. Fortunately, they had a 50-second gap and did not lose positions. But not nice when that happens. Ricardo Pickles 1 second behind here. And with a back marker in between. He needs to get past ASAP. And how's M. Taylor there? 1.4. 2.5 laps left to go. Meanwhile, Hako finally up into the 217s, but still flying with the medium tires. So Hako is doing 216s with mediums, while Taylor is doing like 215s, 216s there with softs. Worn softs now, but still. And there we go. Taylor is bumper to bumper with Lord Peanut. Lord Peanut with damage to the car. We are on board with Taylor now, aka Remy. Get in there, guys. Get in there. Mercedes versus Aston Martin here, with just under 2 laps left to go. Run 1 of Flatout Racing League. Little mistake there from Lord Peanut, shaking a little bit. Managed to keep the inside line, defend his position. Taylor trying to find space. Bumper to bumper one more time. Get in there, Remy. Gonna try to go around the outside. Yes. Around the outside. There he goes the long way. And he gets around the outside. Por fuera. Remy up to P2. Great recovery there from him. Amazing strategy starting the medium tires. And he's now up to P2. Unfortunately, Hawk was a little bit too far there. 27 seconds. Hako is flying all by himself. But M. Taylor, great race up to P2. Lord Peanut, I don't think he can fight back with the damage that he's got to his car. And we missed the overtake here, but Ricardo Pickles, he's up to P4. Unfortunately, we don't have replay here in GT7, but Ricardo Pickles has passed Thunder Runner up to P4. Great result there for Pickles after a very shaky start. Now Haley is still fighting back there. I wonder if Haley has played any role in this, in Pickles getting past. But these two here will continue to fight until the last minute. Just over 1 lap left to go. Little mistake from Thunder Runner, he loses time. Let's go there to the front, because Hako is about to open the final lap. 20 laps here in Kyoto, Yamagiwa plus Miyabi. Round 1 of Flatout Racing League Pro Division. This man qualified first, lost position in the first few corners, fought back, and now 27 seconds gap. Why Gummy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Flatout Racing League. This is the final lap. We are following this man, Hako, who's leading with a massive margin of 27 seconds. He's going even faster with worn medium tires. Can he get fastest lap here, I wonder? Fastest lap from Z Saunders, who unfortunately spun and went to the back of the pack. Hako, many of you might know, one of the fastest rallymen in GT7 and GT Sport. Doing quite well here with GR3 cars as well. Giving a little bit of screen time. He deserves it. Flawless race, no mistakes whatsoever. Pristine car, no scratches. Leading pretty much from start to finish. Coming around the big left-hander. Let's see the guys here. Ooh, Lord Peanut. Lord Peanut is past M. Taylor. M. Taylor hit the wall. M. Taylor hit the wall. A mistake there. Damaged the engine. Now he's got half a lap to go. Can Pickles close 24 seconds and steal the podium? Disaster for Remy. Lord Peanut going for a Canada 1-2 in the podium. Here comes Hako, just 1 sector left. If Ricardo Pickles can close the gap, the 24-second gap to Taylor, that's gonna be a Canada 1-2-3. You're gonna celebrate having poutine for dinner for sure. Canada 1-2-3. Hako, there he comes. Final corner. pole position, leading pretty much from start to finish, just missing the fastest lap there. But there he comes, Twitch Hako 1337, to take the checkered flag and win round 1 of Flatout Racing League Pro Division. 33 seconds gap. Lord Peanut inherited the second position after a mistake from his opponent there, M. Taylor. 1 corner left, almost out of fuel there on the limit. Here comes Lord Peanut to take P2, Canada 1-2, not bad. Get in there, mate. Lord Peanut, P2. M. Taylor still there with damage to the engine. Pickerick managed to close 10 seconds, but that's not enough, and Taylor will get P3 here with the damage. He's limping towards the finish line, but great race regardless of the mistake or not. P3 for him, M. Taylor and Ricardo Pickles. What a recovery. Started P5, went up to P3, down all the way to P10, and now P4. Good stuff. And Thunder Runner, great fight back there in P5. Trevor in P6. These guys really close together. The Grinch is coming quite slow here. Oh, he's fast, just looks slow because of the camera. P7 for Grinch. Managed to get a few more positions here. Z Saunders with the fastest lap in P8. K Markham P9. Everybody here more closer together now. Artemis in P10. There she comes. Jake Yassen in P11. About to cross the finish line. Gonna go sideways. No, he won't. Just getting close to the flag there. And A. Fuentes, after spinning there early at the start of the race. Where is Buck Nass is gonna close before him. We got Dusty in the pits. Unfortunately, terminal damage there to his car. Here comes A. Fuentes, the last man to cross the finish line. P12, good recovery, not the result that he would expect. S. Haley, P13, Buck Nasty, P14, and Dusty, unfortunately, in the pits. We gotta wait a little bit more for him to cross the finish line. And race finish. A very good job there from Hako, leading from start to finish. What a race, guys, what a race. Why Gummy was cheering for Remy, but unfortunately one mistake, and he's gone. Uni Beast, great racing all course there. Mind if I DM you? He wants to join the league. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Flatout Racing Pro Division. Round 1 in Kyoto, Miyabi and Yamagiwa. There's Twitch Hako in P1. Lord Peanut in P2. And where is him again? M. Taylor in P3. Those are your podium drivers in round 1, but great racing there from everyone. A lot of battles on the track. We've also seen a lot of mistakes. It's a very technical track, challenging. Drivers are getting used here to the rules, and racing with heavy damage can be quite challenging. It puts a lot of pressure on the drivers. Quick ad break, and then our final words before calling it a day.
Introducing RS30 Ultra. The first sim racing wheel and pedals designed by a professional championship racer. RS30 brings next level realism to your racing sims. Sense the road, know your vehicle, and get faster lap times as you tear through the track. Dual helical gear motors give you more torque than traditional gear drive motors, with the same smoothness and quietness of a belt drive motor. Experience a stunning 6 Nm of torque, the most torque per dollar than any other wheel, and fast, accurate feedback with 0 dead zones. Feel every nuance and know exactly when you're understeering, oversteering, or losing traction. Spring-loaded pedals give you responsive throttle modulation and brake progression for absolute control and precision, just like the real thing. 2 additional paddles can be used as clutch and e-brake, or as pedal-free throttle and brakes. A rotation switch lets you easily toggle between simulation racing and arcade-style racing. Even the diameter of the wheel is calibrated to exact race car specifications. From the metal build to the suede wheel and steel pedals, every detail is dialed to give the entire system a high-end feel. Get better, go faster, win more, and enjoy every second of it. With RS30 Ultra, you'll race like a pro and feel like one too. RS30 Ultra by GTR Simulator. Go fast.
Hey guys, welcome back to Flatout Racing League, kindly hosted by RXGT here on Twitch, and soon to be re-uploaded to YouTube. Flatout Racing League YouTube link is in the descriptions. Thanks a lot again everyone for joining. Congratulations to all the drivers today. Very good job from everyone in the amateur and the pro division. Crazy racing. The amateur guys on the GR2 cars and the pros in the GR3s. You are looking here at the RCZ that they've all used in the time trials. A couple of weeks ago, you can watch the time trials, the second round of time trials on our YouTube channel, Flatout Racing League. This was round 1 at Kyoto, Miyabi and Yamagiwa. We will be back next week for round 2 here on RXGT Twitch and then on Flatout Racing YouTube channel. This league, Flatout Racing League, is sponsored by GTR Simulators. Big prizes to the winners of both leagues, including full racing rig, the seats and the support for the wheels, all those shenanigans. Thank you very much, GTR Simulator, for sponsoring us. Really excited to see what this league has in the future. We are aiming to be the biggest league in North America. With this sponsorship and the level of the drivers, I'm sure we can. My name's Kurt Dunninger. I was your host today. Thanks everybody for the follows. Thanks again everybody for tuning in. We're gonna call it a day. Thanks guys, and see you next week.
Introducing RS30 Ultra. The first sim racing wheel and pedals designed by a professional championship racer. RS30 brings next level realism to your racing sims. Sense the road, know your vehicle, and get faster lap times as you tear through the track. Dual helical gear motors give you more torque than traditional gear drive motors, with the same smoothness and quietness of a belt drive motor. Experience a stunning 6 Newton meters of torque, the most torque per dollar than any other wheel, and fast, accurate feedback with 0 dead zones. Feel every nuance and know exactly when you're understeering, oversteering, or losing traction. Spring-loaded pedals give you responsive throttle modulation and brake progression for absolute control and precision, just like the real thing. 2 additional paddles can be used as clutch and e-brake, or as pedal-free throttle and brakes. A rotation switch lets you easily toggle between simulation racing and arcade-style racing. Even the diameter of the wheel is calibrated to exact race car specifications. From the metal build to the suede wheel and steel pedals, every detail is dialed to give the entire system a high-end feel. Get better, go faster, win more, and enjoy every second of it. With RS30 Ultra, you'll race like a pro and feel like one too. RS30 Ultra by GTR Simulator. Go fast.